good, everybody? It is your boy Cab back with another Xenoverse 2 video for you guys. We're going to be taking a look at Xenoverse 2 on the PS5 versus the Xbox Series X and see which it truly performs better on between the two. And the reason we're looking at performance overall is because we cannot really look at these games graphically, guys. We cannot really tell how much better graphically one is on a different console than the other. Because shout out to both the people who sent me these clips right here, guys. Shout out to homie Burst, ZG, and Huncho. They are the ones who sent me these PS5 and Xbox Series X clips. But at the same time, they do not have a 4K capture card or anything like that. Like without the exact right setup or a 4K setup in some kind of way, shape, or form, you're not going to be able to get the max quality in terms of graphics out of these new consoles in terms of recording. So again, we're not really looking at anything graphically. What we're taking a look at is the performance of these consoles and which is going to give better loading times for Xenoverse 2 overall. So what I had them do, guys, is load in two different manners. One, we're going to do a single lobby load in to see which will connect to Kanton City faster and get into Kanton faster between the Xbox and the PS5, and then also loading into a parallel quest as well. And I had them both do the same exact parallel quest, so there wouldn't be any like outside factors of maybe like one parallel quest loading slower than the other because it's longer or there's more to do in it or something like that. So again, I had them load into the exact same quest so we can get the most accurate time and difference between the Xbox Series X and PS5. Now when we start this video, guys, I did put these clips together to where it would basically, they were both hitting the single lobby button at the exact same time so we can get an exact accurate time as well. Now you saw the Xbox side did click it like a millisecond faster, so we will take that into account overall. But as of right now, it does seem like Xbox is loading in much faster than the PS5 is. Right now, I'm assuming, okay, Xbox came in, guys, at 18 seconds into this clip. At 18 seconds in, Xbox was able to load in. PS5, on the other hand, is taking... Damn. PS5 took all the way till 29 seconds to actually get loaded into the lobby. That is an 11-second difference. That is honestly a big difference in my opinion, at the very least. Now I know some people will say, well, oh, the Xbox was able to connect to the server faster than on PS5. So if you take away the whole connecting to the server thing, they would be more equal. And I did do that for you guys. I have a certain point. Let me see. At a certain point in this clip, I basically put them both on the point where they would start connecting to the server. Right here, you saw both the connecting to the server disappeared basically at the same time. And then I had them both start loading in from that point at the same time to see which was faster from the point that they both connected to the server. And even after this, the Xbox loads in at 42 seconds, while PS5, on the other hand, doesn't load in until about 49 seconds. So there's a 7-second difference right there in terms of loading times that goes in advantage of the Xbox Series X over the PS5. So honestly, right now, in terms of like Xenoverse and loading times and things like that, Xbox Series X is really blowing away the PS5 as of right now. Now, the last thing that I had them do, guys, is load into a parallel quest. As you guys see, they're both on their last character. Like, again, I lined both their clips up to where they're basically in sync with each other. And as you see, both of them select their last character, pretty much loading in at the same exact time. And the question is, which one gets in first? And once again, Xbox Series X was able to get in first exactly at 59 seconds. So at 59 seconds, they were able to load in. And then PS5, on the other hand, hold on, that was a little bit late. PS5, on the other hand, was able to get in around a minute. So there's like a second difference only in terms of parallel quest loading time between these two consoles. So they're somewhat equal in terms of loading into things like parallel quest, but when you're talking about loading into the actual game, the Xbox Series X is definitely performing a lot better overall, without doubt, and overall is the winner because it still even did load into the parallel quest a second faster than the PS5 did. And honestly, this came as a bit of a shock. I thought the PS5 would have the faster loading times. Kind of sad to see that it doesn't, considering I am a PS5 man and Sony team myself. But again, at the end of the day, I wanted to put this video together for you guys because a lot of you guys did seem to enjoy the PS5 versus PS4. And then also this way you can see the next gen consoles going up against each other side by side and truly see which performs better between the two. Now again, like I said, we're not going to be really taking a look at gameplay or anything along those lines because we can't determine which gameplay is truly better unless we had like the 4K capture card, all things like that, to get the best quality out of the Xbox Series X and the PS5. Now one thing I will say though, guys, for a recording that came from an Xbox, the Xbox itself, the clip on the bottom, guys, does come from the Xbox itself. And honestly, in terms of a just recording on the system and on the console, that's not too bad at all. That's honestly pretty damn decent quality for being recorded off the console, and definitely better quality than what the PS4 and Xbox One would give you when you would actually record a clip or something like that on the console. Like, this honestly looks like it's in 1080p. That's not something you could do unless you had a PS4 Pro or like the special Xbox One that came out later down the line. So that is definitely an improvement that is made with these consoles that you can just see right here and now. But again, man, let me know what you guys think about the differences between the consoles. Did this go in the way that you thought it would? Did you always think that Xbox Series X would be the better one performing wise in terms of like loading speeds and things like that? Or did you think that the PS5 would reign supreme like I honestly did? I thought the PS5 would have faster loading times, and I thought it was extremely fast when I first saw it for the first time when we did the PS5 versus PS4 comparison. But the Xbox is definitely faster and kind of blew me away, especially when it came into loading into Canton City. The PS5 was like 15 seconds faster than the PS4 in that regard, but the Xbox was like 8 seconds faster than the PS5. So that means the Series X is like 23 seconds faster than the PS4 was when it came to loading into Canton City. And overall, that's a big difference. I mean, 3 loading times, that's a minute. You add that up over time, like damn, you saving yourself at least almost a day out of your life. So the new loading times are definitely really cool. In my opinion, I do like that they have been enhanced greatly, especially for games that are backwards compatible in a sense. Like usually when a game is made backwards compatible and made to play like on the PS3 to the PS4 or something like that, it doesn't always have all of the new console's benefits to it. It still may have slow loading times, things like that, but that is not the case with these next gen consoles, and clearly not the case with Xenoverse either. So again, man, let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments, and also let me know if you are Team Xbox or Team Sony overall. Do not start a console war or anything like that down below. I'm just curious to see what you guys will be purchasing or have already purchased at this point in time. But again, till next time, hope you guys have a good day as always. Peace, y'all.